Every time I hear a jingle from the 90s, I'm instantly transported back to simpler times. Like when you could buy a toy for under $10 and not worry about inflation. Sure, if you don't mind that $10 came from selling your soul to the jingle of a talking frog advertising cereal. It's not easy being green, but it's easy to eat sugar. That frog was a cultural icon. It taught us that breakfast was not just a meal. It was a way to experience musical nostalgia while getting diabetes. Diabetes and disappointment. And let's not forget that every jingle had its dark side. I'm a Toys R Us kid, always felt more like a cry for help than a happy song. That's just the innocence of our youth. Kids today will never understand the thrill of racing to the TV to see if you had the same toy advertised. Did I win? Or was it just another lie? Winning also meant you had to endure the pain of assembling it. Some assembly required was basically a 90s rite of passage, like learning to cope with disappointment. Yeah, those jingles were catchy. I could still hear, we're the ones who make a better day, so let's start giving. It had the energy of a pep rally gone horribly wrong, right? That jingle makes charity sound like a high-pressure sales pitch. I half expected them to send a guy to my door in a suit, demanding I donate my allowance. Just like that plot, plot, fizz, oh what a relief it is. You had to wonder if they were actually selling Alka-Seltzer or trying to lure you into a cult. A cult for people who love heartburn and regret. Join us, you'll never need a functioning stomach again. Speaking of catchy, nothing beats I'm stuck on Band-Aid, 'cause Band-Aid stuck on me. That's commitment right there. Imagine wearing a Band-Aid as your primary form of identity. It's not just an injury, it's a lifestyle choice. What's next? A fashion show featuring adhesive bandages? Now that's a runway I'd pay to see. With models strutting down the aisle in Band-Aid clothes and a catchy jingle echoing in the background. The ultimate tragedy? Everyone loves a jingle, but nobody wants the injury. 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese. That line is basically a poetic masterpiece of fast food. A masterpiece that led to an existential crisis every time you ate a Big Mac. Is this all life has to offer? A burger wrapped in regret? Exactly. But the real kicker was the cheesy jingle. Like a lukewarm hug that secretly suffocates you. A warm hug that gets cold in 3 minutes flat. I'm loving it. Only to realize you're loving your way to a cardiac event. Let's not overlook the educational value of these jingles. I learned my multiplication tables from give me a break, break me off the piece of that cat bar. More like give me a break from life and its responsibilities. But I do admire the dedication to snack-themed education. Snack-themed education should be the foundation of every curriculum. Imagine kids singing about the food pyramid instead of actual math. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. 2 scoops of raisins for breakfast, everyone. The next generation won't know what hit them. And they'll thank the jingles for every ridiculous moment. After all, nothing prepares you for adulthood like jingles stuck in your head forever. Forever. Just when you think it's gone, it resurfaces like an ex you didn't want to see again. Now that's a nightmare I didn't sign up for. I'll take my nostalgic jingles with a side of irony. Thank you very much. To the 90s. To the 90s.